Hi guys, how are we all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are making Agnes Crumplebottom from The Sims 3 in The Sims 4. I know, I've done loads of these recently and I will be doing something else tomorrow, I promise. It's just, I'm on a roll with these at the moment, I'm really enjoying doing them. And also, Agnes Crumplebottom is a complete and utter icon. So, yeah. I am obsessed with her story, with like the death of her husband and how she has like a room dedicated to a child that never came. It's so tragic and I am living for it. Oh my god, it's so cool. I love her story so much. I love her fashion sense. I love the whole thing. I love the whole shebang. It is brilliant. So, like I said, I have done a lot of these recently, but I am really enjoying doing these townie makeovers and stuff. I'm loving it. I'm loving, like, I don't even know. I just really enjoy it. Like, I know I haven't done the Not So Berry challenge in a while, but I think I'm going to move away from that. I don't think I'm going to continue with that anymore. Because, I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying the more build buy mode aspect of everything at the moment, the kind of creating aspect, rather than, like, the storytelling and stuff and the gameplay. I always prefer to build than to actually play the game, if that makes sense. Like, I always just prefer to, like, just build loads of stuff rather than, like, I don't even know. I just prefer this way. I just think it's so much easier to do. I just think it's so much more creative and fun. And yeah, I just enjoy it. I do build a lot. If you want to check out my like building thing, my ID is KelseyKeenan727 on the gallery. So check it out if you want to see what I do and stuff. Also, let me know down below if you want me to like renovate any of your builds or if you want to be featured in a video. Let me know down below and give me like your like ID to get a build or whatever. Let me know, because I'd love to do stuff like that. I think it'd be so much fun. The roofing was confusing on this one. It always is. I get confused by roofing very easily. I don't quite understand it, but there we go. But yeah, with the roofing, it was all the same piece. It were all the half-gabled piece over and over and over. And it got quite monotonous, to be honest with you, because it was just the same thing over and over and over. But I made it work. It happened and it was fine. But it was just a bit confusing, you know. But that's not saying much. um, Same with the porch in the back, like where the little slanty bit was. For some reason, my brain couldn't like commute how to like work that and stuff. It just got really really confused, and I was like, how does that even work and stuff? And I was just very confused by this whole build. But I have to say, it was a lot easier than the goth build, but I think anything is easier than the goth build, because that build was terrible. If you want to watch that video, I'll link it. But it was horrendous, and I hated it. It made me want to cry. But yeah, that's what we're going with today. So, it was a lot of fun making this build though. I loved reading about the lore between Mrs. Crumplebottom. I think it was so cool. And I think they should bring lore back. I know they're meant to be doing, but I swear to God, if it's not in like the same kind of domain as it used to be, I will be very upset. Because this was class. It was absolutely brilliant. Like, especially with like the little room that's dedicated to the baby, and like the fact that she's so cut off from everything, but yet she has this massive mansion, even though it looks like she doesn't have much money. It's such good storytelling, and I love that. I absolutely adore that. But it's just sad that they don't bring it back, you know. But I don't know. I'm not very hopeful for this like lore refresh. I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be a bit of a dive, to be honest. I don't think it's going to work very well. I just don't think it's going to work. I don't even know what I think. I'm just very confused by it, because they're not going to get rid of Bella Goth. They're not going to do that. They're not just going to like kick her out the game. We're not going to find out anything about that. And if it is, it'll be very, very brief, and it won't be like good enough, I don't think. It won't be up to the standard it should be, I don't think. But that's just my opinion. I might be wrong, but that's what I'm going with. I don't think it's going to be that good. So I'm sorry to burst your bubble if very excited, and it might be good. It might be good. I don't have high hopes for it at all. Same with like the Calientes. They're not going to completely change the Calientes. They're not going to make it so Don is a bad guy anymore. I can't see it being good, if that makes sense. I can't see that. But yeah, I don't know. I've got low hopes at the moment for this game because it's not what it used to be from what I've seen in like doing my research and stuff. It's just not what it used to be. Because this looks so good. I love the whole lore behind it. I love it. And they should bring it back, but I know they're not going to. And that's upsetting because this is amazing. You know, it's amazing with the fact that she's got a little room dedicated in the house. I know I keep saying that, but I find that so cool. But they'd never do that in The Sims 4. They'd never do that. Which is quite upsetting, to be honest, because I mean, I never played The Sims 3, and it's like, it feels like a generation pass. I don't know. It just feels like all the future generations are going to play The Sims 4, because you always get the newest game. It's like I've never played GTA 4, I've always played GTA 5. You know, you're never going to get one of the older games, because it costs so much money just to buy all the DLC for The Sims 4, that they're not going to buy all the DLC for The Sims 3, 2 and 1 as well. So they're going to miss out on a lot, like the fact that the Crumplebottoms are back now. Prime example. You know, if you don't get Cottage Living, you won't see Agnes Crumplebottom. Except on the, like, gallery, but she's not going to have much, like, gravity to her, I don't think. I don't know, I'm really not hopeful for it. I just think it's going to be a bit of a dive, and we're all going to get disappointed again. Because, have you seen the new kit? Like, it's just... Why are kits a thing? Why is that a thing that they do now? I know why, it's to get money out of us, but it's so... you know what I mean? It's just, I don't even know anymore. I get so confused with it all. It really confuses me how they can continue to pump out, like, stuff that we don't want. Like, we want cars. I want cars. I want my Sims to be driving around in a car. That's exactly what I want. I want pets that I can control. I want babies to stop being such an object. Because I had twins in, like, a Let's Play recently, and it annoyed me more than anything. Because I'm doing a 100 baby challenge. I mention it in every video, but I'm very, very proud of it. And it's just like, you have twins, and you're like, right, what do I do now? Because they're just kind of there, aren't they, really? They're just kind of these little objects that go in like a little pram. They don't even go in a pram. What am I on about? You can't move them. You can't carry them around with you. Which, that's upsetting in itself. You know, you should be able to take a baby with you. That's like normality. It's meant to be a life simulator, and yet babies just sit in a pram, in like a cot. And it's like, there's just no... I don't even know the word. There's no thingy. There's no relevance to real life. I'm sorry, I went on a bit of a rant and I went a bit off topic from what the build was, and I love this build. That's all I'm saying. I adore this. I think it's great. What I don't think is great is The Sims 4. I'm joking, I love The Sims 4, but I just wish it could be a bit better, you know. Anyway, we're coming to the end now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook. My Facebook page is Kelsey Sims, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.